What's going on, you guys? This is King Trey back at it again with another video, and today we actually have our first episode of the American Ninja Warrior training vlog. So for those who are new to the channel, I'm actually currently on my journey in training to compete in American Ninja Warrior, the American obstacle course show where contestants face these different types of challenges and obstacle courses to win the goal, to hit the buzzer. I love the show because it really shows what could happen if you really train yourself to be almost kind of like a superhero, right? You need the agility, you need the speed, you need the athleticism, you need the awareness, everything. I've loved this show for so long, and I'm actually on my journey in training to compete for the show. You can kind of treat these vlogs sort of like video diaries, you know, kind of documenting my journey to hopefully get picked for the show and to train and to join a ninja gym. But for these next 10 weeks, I will actually be doing a very intensive Ninja Warrior preparation training program where I'm actually training my body to withstand just the obstacles that I'll be facing for American Ninja Warrior, or any other contestant may be facing. It requires a lot of agility, speed, power, coordination, athleticism. So I created a 10-week program to where I will be doing these exercises that will prepare my body for the show. And also, as I stated in the channel, I really love superheroes. I love everything Marvel, Spider-Man being my favorite superhero of all time. I really also want to compete in American Ninja Warrior because in my mind, it's the closest that I can get to being like the heroes I love and aspire to be. So this is episode 1 to the road to American Ninja Warrior training program. Also a lot of other amazing surprises here for this episode, because on Friday, me and my wife and my friends will be going to see Spider-Man Brand New Day. So I'll have my initial reaction to the movie here on this video, so you guys will be able to see that later on. But then also I'll drop my review later in the week, probably early next week. But this is just to get my body ready for training for American Ninja Warrior. Excited to see where these next 10 weeks will go, how much my body will transform. I'll actually share all my measurements right here where I'm currently at as far as, like, you know, body stats and whatnot. So this is where I currently am for training and getting ready to start the training program. This is so new for me, y'all. This is so new. I'm learning also how to talk in front of the camera, just kind of being more natural with it. So let's get started. I'm gonna walk you guys through all the workouts that I'll be doing for these next 10 weeks. Starting with today, what I like to call Ninja Training Days. So this is more of a full body calisthenic workout. Let's get started. Just like with any good workout, we need to make sure we properly warm up our bodies first. I prefer to do this mobility warm-up workout by Jax Blade, one of my favorite anime YouTubers, anime fitness YouTubers. I'll post a link to the video down below with the exact exercises that I'm doing, but just to show just how important it is just to warm up for every exercise that you do. So I'm gonna go ahead and warm up. So a thing that I see with the American Ninja Warrior is a lot of explosive power. I'll be doing 4 sets of 10 plyo push-ups. These are very explosive push-ups. I'll actually be clapping my hands as I come up. And that's really just gonna build a lot of power in my chest and my arms and my back, and even in my core too. And I'm really gonna need that explosive power for American Ninja Warrior and the obstacles. So let's get it. So one thing about me, as you'll see in our amazing journey together, I actually really love push-ups. I've been doing push-ups constantly And since I was about 14 years old, I remember my dad gave me a challenge to do 100 push-ups a day. So what I would do is I would do 100 push-ups a day while watching Dragon Ball Z, one of my favorite anime of all time. And just kind of seeing the characters getting stronger made me really want to get stronger. So I would just be in front of the TV just maxing out 100 push-ups a day, and then I would go to 200, then I would go to 300. One day I went to 400, but it wasn't like consecutively though, you know? Like I was doing like 5 sets of 20, or, you know, 20 sets of 20, basically like that. And it would take a whole day. Dragon Ball Z and anime really also inspired me to even get into fitness. Y'all see me doing a lot of push-ups throughout this whole entire journey. So yeah, that's this exercise. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so for this next exercise, we have 3 sets of 12 upper body dips. I mean, there aren't any lower body dips, right? So dips. Again, this really just emphasizes the need for just upper body strength. Dips are honestly one of my favorite calisthenic exercises, if not probably my favorite calisthenic exercise. I know I did a lot of push-ups when I was younger, but when I learned how to do like dips like these, they just became my favorite, and how much muscle activation is in the exercise. You really feel like powerful, and you feel really strong doing this. So we'll be doing 3 sets of 12 dips. Let's get it. And also, one thing that I need to make sure to do is going all the way down when I do the dips, because I caught myself cheating for a little while. I'll kind of go halfway down, and it sucks to go all the way down, especially for 12 reps. But it really just builds that power in the arms and the chest and all the upper body. I've heard people say that dips are like the equivalent of squats to the upper body. So, but it really builds a lot of strength and power. So what I did there towards the end was I actually held it for 10 seconds. My brother actually taught me to do that. Holding it for a little while will actually activate even more muscle. So just one thing I like to do at the end of me doing dips. So on to the next exercise. Okay, so for this next exercise, we have 4 sets of 8 box jumps. For this workout, it's actually a superset, hitting the legs. So we're gonna do 4 sets of 8 box jumps, with then following 8 body squats. With American Ninja Warrior, it's a lot of jumping and moving around, and really need that leg power, right? So adding in another plyometric exercise with the box jumps, where it really emphasizes the need for power. So this is actually all the way up to like a 30-inch vertical, and then following it immediately after with the 8 bodyweight squats. It's gonna really make your legs burn for sure. It's gonna build a lot of power in the legs. So let's move to the next exercise. What is going on, you guys? This is day 2 of the road to American Ninja Warrior. So for the second day, I do upper body with lifting weights. I'll walk you guys through my upper body routine for the second days of the week. With this, it's not as many exercises, but making sure that I really lift heavy, right? As heavy as I can for right now. Weight will go up progressively. Let's get into it. Let's get to the first exercise. What's going on, you guys? So for this first exercise, we actually have 4 sets of 10 bench press. Really fundamental exercise, right? But really just helps to reinforce that strength, muscle definition, all that I'll need for American Ninja Warrior. So let's get into it. 4 sets, 10. And since I'm only weightlifting twice out of the week and only 1 day out of the week for upper body, I like to go heavy, like how I said at the beginning of the video. So putting it on like 10 or 11, I can't really convert this. So I don't really know exactly how much it weighs, but for me it's pretty heavy. First exercise, here we go. So like earlier in the video with the calisthenic exercises, making sure that I hold the position for at least 10 seconds just to activate more of the muscle. right, so that's the first exercise. You can already see a good amount of pump is starting to come in a little bit too, you know, trying to make our boy Captain America proud, you feel me? So let's go ahead and jump to the next exercise. All right, next exercise, we have 3 sets of 12 lat pull downs. And these are really just gonna translate over to American Ninja Warrior very well by assisting with, you know, building that strength to do pull-ups and the pulling exercises, and that translating over to the obstacles, it's a whole thing. So we're gonna do 3 sets of 12, so let's go. And again, making sure to use moderate to heavy weight. So for this next exercise, again, focusing on the back, we're gonna do 3 sets of 10 seated rows. Let's get into it. Next exercise, let's go. All right, so for this next exercise, one of my personal favorites, we're gonna be doing cable tricep pull downs. Love how that really attack the tricep and just really build a lot of strength and hypertrophy. So really love these. So we're gonna do 3 sets of 10. I love them, but they suck when you got on heavy weight. Sucks. All right, so for this last exercise to end the night for upper body, we're gonna be doing 3 sets of 10 shoulder press, but then with a superset of dumbbell curls. I love this exercise, but it gets really, really tiring really quickly. Now, here we go. It's really to end the night. This is just build more strength in the arms. And because it's a superset, I usually like to rest about 1.5 minutes just to gain my strength back to hit the next set. So yeah, that's it for upper body weightlifting days. So now we're gonna transition on to the next day and what I'm doing to kind of train myself for this program. So let's get it. What's going on, you guys? So this is day 3 of the Road to American Ninja Warrior workout. My workout for the week. What I like to do in the middle of the week is actually cardio. So kind of just to, you know, get my body nice and conditioned and everything before I start to hit the other days throughout the week. I like to just do a 30-minute Peloton ride, moderate intensity levels. Kind of just really chill, you know, just get my cardiovascular endurance going. And to, yeah, it's just really more of a chill day for me. So with American Ninja Warrior, I know it's really gonna be taxing. It's gonna be a lot of jumping and moving through obstacles, so endurance is really needed. So really making sure that I use these days appropriately just for just a chill cardio endurance session. I like to alternate between 30 and 50, just for 30 minutes. You know, it's really chill. You know, it gets a good sweat going, but also really building more of that power in my legs as well as building up my cardiovascular endurance. Good time to listen to like an audiobook or some video essays that I like to do, watch some American Ninja Warrior footage, all that. So just kind of like, you know, chill, like just sit and relax the whole time. All right, you guys, it's day 3 to the Road to American Ninja Warrior workout program. So day 3 is really just a continuation of the ninja training days. So I'm actually gonna be showing you guys the second part of the workout for the day. So with the earlier parts that I did and what I'm doing today, do those 3 days out of the week, right? So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, preferably. I'm gonna show you guys the second part of the Ninja Training Days. And actually with American Ninja Warrior, it is a lot, and I mean a lot, of hanging exercises. All the obstacles require some sort of hanging movement. They require a lot of grip strength, a lot of upper body strength, shoulders, forearms, back, the whole nine. The biggest and the most fundamental thing that I have to get down for training over these next 10 weeks and getting my body ready and prepared are pull-ups. Pull-ups are gonna be so essential to this training, but this is actually a super set of kind of pull-up variation that I'm doing. So it's gonna be 4 sets of 10 neutral grip pull-ups, followed by 10 hanging leg raises, then followed by a 30-second dead hang. And of course, increasing the rep range as I go throughout the next 10 weeks. And then some grip trainer exercises right after that. And then that's the set, and then repeat for 4 sets. And show you guys the last exercise for the Ninja Training Days, and then we'll move on to the next day. So let's get into these pull-ups. So then after the pull-ups, I go right into 10 hanging leg raises. And then right after that, we have 30-second dead hang. So I'm gonna set the watch on my timer. So that's it for that exercise. Like I said, it's really gonna translate well into American Ninja Warrior because we have the Ninja Training Days, 3 days out of the week. 1 day for weightlifting for the upper body, and then 1 day for weightlifting for the legs, and then 1 day just for cardio. So then right after that, we have these amazing grip trainers. So these will also just help increase grip strength. So I do 10 of these right after I finish the dead hangs. And like most of my other exercises, I like to hold this for 10 seconds. Right after that, we go into these finger extenders, the same for just 10 sets, that we hold it for 10 seconds. So again, these help for increasing grip strength, and I'm really gonna need a lot of that for this training coming up. And that's it. That is the first set. I got 4 more of those to go. Now we're showing you guys that. Let's move on to the next exercise. All right, you guys, so I'm back at the crib. Me and my wife were actually getting ready to go see Spider-Man Brand New Day, so she's getting ready right now. We're going with a few of our friends. I'm very excited to see this movie. As I said in the previous video, I am a huge Spider-Man fan, right? So I've really liked the Tom Holland series. I think it's cool. Andrew Garfield is personally my favorite. Spider-Man, I don't know. Maybe that's gonna have to be another video. Which Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man? We're super excited to see this movie. Really been looking forward to it since the end of No Way Home with that cliffhanger ending. This movie seems like it's gonna go back to more of a traditional Spider-Man, not really tied to the Avengers as much. So I'm super excited about that. Really excited to see really curious to see where the movie is gonna go, if anything. Yeah, I've been excited, but I've also had like a lot of questions with the rumors of who Sadie Sink's character is gonna play and that whole thing, and why the Hulk is in the movie and the Punisher. The movie already looks amazing. I'm excited that the wait is finally over to go see this movie. We're going to jump right into us kind of getting ready. I'm gonna show you guys the fits for the Spider-Man movie. I might even have to put the mask in with the fit. We'll see how I make it work. Let's go get ready for Spider-Man. And we're back, fit check with the wife.
Yes.
Tell us about the fit, tell us what's going on.
This is a Miles Morales jersey, Old Navy jeans, and then in my purse, what do I have, babe?
Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099.
That's who's in my purse.
And then me, simple Spider-Man fit, a Spider-Man tee with the cargo pants, Miles Morales Collector's Edition Hot Topic bag. Such a nerd, yo. With the Miles Morales mask. And the web shoes I got on my arm from Etsy. So we're about to get ready to go to the movie. We'll see you guys there. Oh, okay. Out of theater reaction for Spider-Man.
I'm gonna let you.
That might be the best live action Spider-Man. I'm not gonna lie. That might be it. That might be it.
I gotta agree. I mean, I'm still an Andrew fan, but Tom Holland did his thing. He did his thing.
Well, I'll talk about it later. We came back from seeing Spider-Man Brand New Day last night. That was super awesome. I'll have my full review out later this week. But right now, just my current thoughts of the movie. I feel like I have to go watch it again to truly gather my feelings, because I feel so many feelings with this movie. All positive stuff. It's all good stuff, right? But I'm definitely gonna go see it again just so I can gather all my thoughts for a more proper review. So look forward to that sometime this week. I'm actually gonna show you guys my leg routine. The American Ninja Warrior, I know it's a lot of upper body movement, but it is necessary to actually have some pretty substantial leg strength. Needing to jump really high to grab onto different platforms. So my legs are definitely going to need to be in shape. Definitely going to need to be diesel. Maybe not diesel, more like unleaded plus. So I'm gonna walk you guys through my leg routine, but it's not only just legs, also getting some more core exercises as well. Core is definitely needed for American Ninja Warrior also. So I'll walk you guys through the entire lower body routine. Let's get it started. All right, so for the first exercise, just to build more power in my legs, we're actually gonna do 3 sets of 12 Bulgarian split squats. As I said, these will kind of isolate each leg and just building more muscle. So we're going to do 3 sets of 12 for each leg. Let's go. So that's a really good way to start out a lower body workout. So now we're gonna move on to the next exercise. So let's go. All right, so now for this next exercise, we're gonna be doing 3 sets of 10 seated leg press. Again, focus on just really building more power in the legs. Similar to how we're doing for the weightlifting days for the upper body. Really focusing on lifting heavy to, increase hypertrophy and strength in the lower body, and just to get me nice and strong. And then supersetting these leg presses with dumbbell calf raise. So I have it on like 9 or 10. Again, like I said earlier in the video, can't really convert these. So kind of just having it on that weight that's heavy enough for me. All right, so for this next exercise, we're focusing more on core, part of the lower body workout days. So we'll actually be doing decline sit-ups with these. So we'll be declining and then coming up with a medicine ball press as we come up, and then cast the ball going back down. Really needing the core strength to move over to the balance and everything that I'll need for American Ninja Warrior. And these will also really help just to sculpt my core more as well. For these, we'll actually be doing 3 sets of 12. So now that we have this exercise done, let's move over to the next core exercise. Not as strenuous as this one, so let's go ahead and move over to the next one. All right, so for this next exercise, everybody's favorite core exercise, planks. Yes, we all love planks. It's just to help with adding on to more of that core strength. And of course, with all these exercises, like continuing to add the difficulty. So that's adding more reps, harder variations for different things, but just to start out for these next few weeks until I can continue to elevate. So let's go ahead and get it. 3 sets of 1-minute planks. Let's go. I need to get back into doing more planks. I could already feel my body kind of shaking a little bit. So continue to add that on. So I'll add that on there, add some more harder variations, and increasing the time that I'm doing also. But yeah, so let's move on to the last exercise. Let's go. Okay, so for this last exercise, it's actually sprints. So 4 to 6 sets of 30-second sprints. 30-second sprints? Yeah, 4 to 6 sets of 30-second sprints with a 2-minute rest period. Add these on to the Ninja training days because it builds just more power in the legs as well, and just more of increasing my stamina and everything also. Let's get into it. I hate those things. Oh, I hate them. I hate them so much. All right, you guys, so that is it. Those are all of my workouts that I'll be doing for the next 10 weeks to train and get my body ready for training for American Ninja Warrior. How I'm basically gonna structure this is you guys will see my progress every 2 weeks. I'll post this video and I'll train the week after that. And then the week after that of my training, I'll record it to show you guys my progress with the vlog, with the trainings. There are other things in the vlogs that I'll also kind of sprinkle in there for fun also. But I mean, really, I really am excited to really start this training and take it seriously. I've created workout programs in the past. You know, I've completed some. I also was very inconsistent in some. But for this, I have an end goal in mind. As I said earlier in the video, I've always wanted to be on this show, always want to compete against the other ninjas around the country and, you know, really see myself in that environment to prove that I can do it. Throughout this journey, I want to continue to remind myself, right, that I'm not competing against anybody but myself. Every time that I come into the gym, I'm competing against myself. I'm competing against my best PRs. Whenever I go into the Ninja Warrior gym when I start in October, that's also gonna be only me competing against myself. Of course, there are others, right? There are other people who are way more talented. There are other people who have way more experience. But at the end of the day, me getting on the show, me training to prepare for the show is proving Trey right. It's proving Trey that he can do it, proving Trey that he can be like the heroes he always read about and watched and aspired to be. And hopefully even my journey throughout these next 10 weeks, next 2 years, next year, however long it may take, I hope that my journey is able to inspire others, right, to be the heroes of their own story, to write their own path, and maybe even pursue American Ninja Warrior themselves or whatever dream that they may have. I really want to blaze a trail for others to follow also. And hopefully through this journey, a lot of people will be touched. A lot of people will be inspired and motivated. But it starts here first, right? Like it starts with me. It starts with my consistency. It starts with me showing up. So even just me showing up to the gym every day, that's already a win out of the multiple battles that'll be coming through this journey. If you like this video, hit like, hit subscribe. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next training vlogs. So as always, this is King Trey, set your heart ablaze. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.